marksmen?
I'm thinking about it. It's about range, right? I think Kimmy is a pretty good shout. Bruno is also a pretty good shout as well, but they both fall into the same problem. If they get hit by Sword Spike, they're going to die.
Okay, so what Team Hack seems to be doing right here is just focusing on the side lanes. They know that team fights are going to be hard to win, so they want to try and secure as much of a gold advantage as possible. Bruno.
What? Triple tank composition coming in from Todak. That's a pretty tanky composition, but showing the Bruno means there is no carry in the pool. But Team Hawk's respawn for this is going to be the Diggy to deal with the Archive's heavy spin first. They have a mage Diggy coming from Hawk. They've got the Lolita Guardian's Bulwark to deal with the spikes. So, like it or not, interesting ideas coming from both sides. Who do you think has the better one?
I think, oh wow, if Team Hawk is able to get out of the early phase of this game, they have a very good chance to win fights in the mid to late here. However, if I'm talking about Todak, they've got great mid-game control. They have great mid-lane control on top of it all. Their team fights are extremely flexible, so it's really up to that carry Gusion to make the difference. But on the side from Team Hawk, Gary, Masha, and this Bruno, they have to live. They have to live.
What we know, though, is that both teams are going the extra mile, taking the risk, going for stranger pickups because they know that the ordinary drafts are not going to win against these opponents. These are worthy adversaries who have given tons of respect, and they know this is going to be a game with a lot of momentum behind it.
I mean, look at this. Immediately, Iman, he's just trying to get as much damage onto Chiku as possible, but Chiku just clears the wave so fast with the concussive blast.
Yeah, that's a 2v1 mid lane too, and he's able to clear it up, allowing for Yumski to start threatening the top lane. And this is important. Panda needs to win this lane, and Todak knows it. But they're still gonna fight. The Little Wanderer gonna be the poison contested. Rival looking for it. Gary gonna chase him down. No level 4 yet. No Abysm Strike. Lola coming in. Chiku, guys, gonna be forced to flicker away. Formaze is there to make sure that he can zone out the rest of Team Hawk. But they will drop him real low as well. So you could say that's a good trade. Panda, he could actually be in danger here. Yumski finds the dash, but Panda is able to jump away.
Recall here, Panda. There's no point. There's no point staying longer than you should. You know that Todak's bottom side is clear, and Rival is going to be up there in the next minute or so. It ain't worth sticking around.
Now, what's your thoughts on how they position the Dirov down towards the bottom lane? It seems like the emphasis coming from Team Hawk is going to be on the Uranus instead. Why is this happening from Team Hawk?
I think that in this position, Gary knows that he can get Formaze out to get this kill. And again, great play coming in from Lola to bait it out. They're using the regular EXP habits. When you're looking to trade, when you're positioned aggressively, and especially when you're Masha, you can take hits. So why would there be anybody lingering around?
Speaking of lingering, there's going to be 3 members of Todak looking for the gank onto mid lane. Min pulls out the shield, but it's not going to be enough because Minnow and Fury is available. And Chiku will use it to secure that kill carry. This could be risky. He's starting the turtle when he knows they're all right there. And he actually wants to challenge it. Rival, he's around. He has Retribution. Turtle dropping real low. Gary wants to take him out before the fight starts, and Time Journey will allow him to do so. Chiku, guys, has to run away as Lola will run him down and take him out. Gary secures the turtle. Formaze now in danger. Flicker backwards with the Numenon blast to secure Uranus. Yumski gonna cry his way back to base.
Oh, this early game jungler in Dairoth is proving to be very effective against Todak's comp. As soon as they don't have their abilities, and especially when they have to guarantee a mod, now the dive on top side, Momo makes it out. But Team Hawk, I think they finally cracked this code.
Yeah, Team Hawk definitely recognizing they gotta up the momentum, up the stakes, and I like that they focused on the EXP lane because they know that if Lola wins against Formaze, it's gonna take Uranus so long to catch up, and that's why Gary is putting so much pressure down here.
Well, it seems like the comeback mechanic is going to be relying on Formaze from the side of Todak. Team Hawk can realize that this is actually happening to them. But what I'm really surprised is that I was expecting Team Hawk to actually get a little bit more value, considering that even though we've got two very, very tanky Archive as well as Minotaur composition from Todak, I was expecting a little bit more from Team Hawk. And what do you think Todak should be doing right now? Should they force more fights, or should they just, play it safe, wait for a little bit more farm on rival before actually coming online?
I think Todak need to find windows of opportunity. Either catch off Team Hawk mid-rotation, because again, they get first move.
Well, there's the mid-rotation you were talking about. Time Journey forced out by Man, but Gary, here he comes. Rival gonna get pulled back to safety. It's actually gonna keep him alive for a while, but Gary chains together 2 kills and survives with literally 0 HP.
That's so unlucky. That's so unlucky for Todak. I mean, Gary got his passive off a couple of times and then the killing spree.
Oh, and now Panda even dodging Chiku, guys. He sees that Minnow and Fury is available. Team Hawk playing at another level right now.
Yeah, so far, I think, Team Hawk, they have to, again, put their foot on the gas here. Todak need to bait out this ultimate from Diggy. If this time reversal snags on anybody, they get pulled back. Not a big deal, but the time journey is so very important for Team Hawk to get away with things like running their opponents down. Gary having free reign over who lives and who dies.
But the time journey is not down here. Team Hawk already using Gary's ultimate. Minnow and Fury flickers forward. Dashi, Gary not able to dash away. Lola forced to abandon his jungler. And Min coming a bit too late to the party. They might actually go for Lola right now. They're gonna force it. Diving the tower, drops him down to his final HP bar. He gets away, but he has to sacrifice his tier 1.
I mean, this is a really big loss for Team Hawk, right? They got a really good trade on the mid lane. They managed to shove out Lola down on bottom side. So now, guaranteed no pressure. They take the bottom tier 1. They also take the turtle, actually pull the lead back into their hands, and now are dead even against Team Hawk.
Would you say that that was pretty much the win condition for Todak to actually scale a little bit better? Just punishing Gary as much as they can, but hold that thought for now. Yumski.
He gets the flicker, but Yumski is able to last long enough to get that heavy spin out. And now both the ult and flicker wasted on the Lolita.
Yes, back to my question as well. Punishing Gary is going to be the win condition, or do they switch? Do they switch up the momentum coming from Todak?
I think Todak, they just need to play for the picks. The main idea is to avoid Man as much as they can, and if there's multiple people, even better. But they may need to make sure that Gary isn't alive.
Chiku, he's trying to bait the time journey. You can see that the way he's playing. He doesn't even have Minnow and Fury available, but he wants to force Man to use his ult before it comes back up so that the timers will match up.
Hopefully they make this happen, because right now Todak are in a good position. If they get through a little bit longer, Formase will outscale this Masha and then slow down the game even more, which is something Team Hawk, ideally they want to get to, especially if you're a Panda, but everybody else won't be able to scale as hard.
Lola, he's in danger. He's 1v3 under his own tower, dropping to his final HP bar, and Todak actually decide not to finish him off. Looks like they've run out of cooldowns and they know Team Hawk is coming after they're taking their top tier 1.
I'm surprised that Team Hawk didn't actually try and go hunting in Todak's jungle.
Yeah, and I recently saw the Scarlet Phantom purchase about Panda. With this triple tank composition coming from Todak, how much more does Panda need to build to be able to penetrate the defense that Todak is bringing to the table as of yet?
I think Panda needs 4 items, right? Not only does the crit matter, but eventually you would expect Todak to start building some blade armors to ensure that the crit isn't going to be as high as it's supposed to be. If you pull up the items right now, Dreadnought armor is already out. Wait, hold on, Lola.
He is gonna get pushed back by the heavy spin, but he still has all his HP bars, so he will be fine for now. Turtle coming up very soon.
Oh boy, it's
They gonna go for this,
they could. I mean, I think it's a little risky, but so far, Team Hawk, Lola is doing his best at stalling these lanes.
He's buying time, 1v2 as well. Chiku, guys, even coming off top lane. Lola, you're down to your last HP bar. This could be dangerous. Chiku, guys, gonna flicker in with the ultimate to actually secure the kill. But they're losing a lot of momentum down bottom side. Team Hawk, they should be able to get this bottom tier 2. Gary should get the turtle as well.
Something doesn't seem right here. Why was Chiku guys not taking damage from the turret there? He walked out of range, but he didn't take as much damage as I would like to believe it.
Most likely it's going to be the Enrage form, but at the same time, was it worth it for Todak to actually dive on towards the top lane? Because if you think about it, Team Hawk, they got the turtle as well as the tier 2 down bottom, so I don't know. Team Hawk feels like they're one step ahead.
Yumski jumps in, heavy spin, gonna force out the time journey. Oh, time reversal pulls him back into Numenon Blast, and Yumski out for the count. Lola trying to run down Momo, but he's got sprint, so he's able to leave for now. Team Hawk, ideally they extend this into a structure, but Todak are defending well.
Yeah, they are. And I think Team Hawk, they understand the timers as well. Chiku has that Minoan Fury, and they don't have the time reversal. Sorry, the time journey. So they have to back away and wait for those ults to come back up before they look for the re-engagement.
It's all about playing the slow game. I guess that's going to be the situation. So now, when it comes to Todak's perspective, how will they actually slow down Panda's farm or maybe even get a little bit more? Because Team Hawk, they're somehow using Lola as a distraction. Do they focus on the distraction or do they just focus on Panda, solely on Panda?
I think that they have to take what they can get here, right? It really depends on the position of Mon. It's not really in their control to what Team Hawk looks to prioritize. They just have to find windows of opportunity where Mon is either non-existent or hasn't shown his face, which they need to find some information to get that, right? Now, if you're in Todak's position, how you would be doing that is utilizing Formays on the side lanes to try and pull someone towards you.
Chiku, guys, he's looking for it. Time journey gonna be used kind of early here. This could be a chance for Chiku, guys, to reinitiate, especially with Formays pushing that hard. He's gonna keep Team Hawk here. Numenon Blast wasted by Min. They're going for the stun onto the Minotaur, zoning him out, but Formays getting a lot of damage done in the bottom side of the map. Chiku, he's still eyeing to see if he can find Team Hawk grouped up together, but they will retreat back while Formays just completely cuts off the wave inside the base. This Uranus is a problem.
Yeah, that's what Todak wants to do. Now remember, Chiku has the flicker. He could get into the middle of everybody there. Now that they're I think Todak is conditioned.
Ooh, Chiku flickers forward. Time journey though, gonna waste the Minuan Fury, and now Chiku, guys, he's basically dead. Lola zoning out the rest of Todak, so they cannot save him, but they will return to the tier 1. So Chiku is the only casualty.
Why would they go for that? Oh wait, hold on, it's not over.
Going actually. Heavy spin splits them all apart. Team Hawk dropping real low, but Formays doesn't have enough damage. Min may have to be sacrificed here, but he does.
Oh!
Whoa! That is so much damage. Panda just one-shots Rival from 60% HP, and now the Lord is theirs for the taking.
Panda is online. That's great for Team Hawk. Terrible for Todak. But once again, I have so many questions. Why was Chiku trying to be the one to bait it out? Why couldn't he let Yumski look for that disengage and then allow Chiku to jump on in to win the fight entirely with the help of Momo? Why were they so dependent? Do they think that they cannot win team fights anymore, even if Mon doesn't have his ultimate?
I'm a little bit worried on how things are going on for Todak right now because in terms of damage output, it seems like Todak is very lacking as of now, but it seems like Team Hawk, they are going to try to force the issue as of now.
Yeah, they're just going for it. They're running Todak down, forcing them out of their own jungle, stealing buffs away. Formays, he's still trying to split push, but Team Hawk want to take structures with this first Lord of the game, and I feel like they will be able to take some, but Formays, very smart right now, cutting off the mid wave, so Team Hawk won't be able to take that tier 2 down the mid lane. Chiku, guys, doesn't have Minuan Fury. Lola actually jumps over the wall onto Rival with Thunderclap, forcing him back to heal. Team Hawk, they will take this tower down very quickly with Panda. Blazing Duet, not enough to defend.
Very good decision by Team Hawk. It was a little late, and I think they should have done it way earlier, but taking this inhibitor is going to be amazing for Team Hawk because Todak's wave clear generally is not entirely there. Like, the only people who can do that is Rival and as well as Momo. Even Formays will start to struggle to clear these waves later on in the game.
Well, they're still going for it. They want to take even more. They get the mid tier 2. Momo targeted a 5-man Minuan Fury, but guess what? Time Journey makes it useless. Chiku, guys, feeling real bad this game as Rival jumps forward, not able to finish his combo before he's killed off. But Yumski looking for Panda. Heavy spin, gonna miss. Panda flickers back behind him. Panda
my God!
Onto Chiku, guys. They finally shut down the Bruno, but Min picks off Yumski. Formays, there's a lot of low players on Team Hawk, but he is 1v4. He cannot finish them off. Momo, the final survivor. Team Hawk, do they want to push with this? A single Blazing Duet could take most of them out, but they know this is their best chance possibly. Min gets the Blast! Flickers forward. Team Hawk focus down the crystal. Rival, he gets the shutdown, but Team Hawk just forced it down.